Hello, this is Nicole Sexton, and I'm excited today to talk about your first spring registration. It's an exciting time. You're 6 weeks into your semester, you're getting into your routine, but it's already time to start forward thinking about exciting classes that you get to take next semester. So, what's your plan? First, we're going to watch this video. Then you're going to go into Arches and create a spring course plan. You can utilize your Viking mentor, upperclassmen, and even faculty members. Set up an appointment with your first year advisor to review your course plan. Then you can make any necessary changes and your advisor will clear your advisor hold. First year registration begins on November 13th at your designated time. Some planning tips are for you to register for level 100 and 200 level courses. Reminder that level 300 and 400 level courses are more geared for our upperclassmen. If you'd like to register for a course above level 200, please contact that instructor and make sure that it is an appropriate course for a first year student in their second semester. The average spring course load is 14 to 16 credits. Full time is 12 credits. Picking courses that count towards a learning perspective, suffix, or your major you are exploring are great courses for your spring semester. You can review your progress to make sure that your dual credits and AP classes have transferred, also to check on your second language requirement. An important tip is to read the entire course descriptions and the prerequisites. Those will make sure that you're on track to take the appropriate courses. Some major courses are not available until you've declared, so they're not available for first year students. Business courses is one example. First years can declare majors beginning February of 2026. During your first year advisor meeting, this is a time for you to talk with your spring semester course plan, fall courses that you can check in with, discuss your academic and major interests, and your campus involvement. Now let's log into Arches and create that course plan. We're first going to go to Student Planning and go to My Progress. Under My Progress, you'll see all the requirements that are needed for not only your general education, liberal arts, but also your major requirements. Since you're a first year student, you will not be able to declare a major yet, and so this is an upperclassman's example. Under our learning perspectives, we'll see that this upperclassman has already completed all 6 of their learning perspectives. You can also scroll down and see what is required of a math major. If you click on Show Details, you'll be able to see that this student has already completed one of the 4 requirements. Now, if I was planning with this student, I would go into the second requirement. You can click directly on the course, and it will take you to the course in the course catalog. There, we will find Spring Semester 2025. These are the open times. We're going to add these to our shopping cart and add the section. This is how we are beginning to create our spring course plan. As a first year student under My Progress, you can also start with new programs. We can add a program, and you can see what you would be needed in order to fulfill that. Let's start with art history. As this program is getting evaluated, let's also check in so I can show you what the course catalog looks like. We're first going to go to Plan and Schedule. We're going to click through to make sure we have a J-term class, and then for spring semester. Remember that we just added Math 250? Well, it shows up right here under our planning. Now we have to figure out how to fill the rest of our schedule. If we go back, as you can see, this student's major has now changed to art history. This is really great for a first-year student to explore different majors and what courses can be added to your schedule to fulfill those. We can also go up here and look under the major minors programs. Click Art History. It's going to let us know that there aren't actually any courses that are required for our first year. It does say that there are some courses that can be recommended, though. You can take any of these art history courses. If we go back to the art major, you'll see, just like they said, that those courses are not required but recommended, listed right here. Since I'm still exploring the art history major, I'm going to check to see if this is offered in the spring semester of 2025-26. It is, so I'm going to add this to my shopping cart. As you can see, this now shows up under my spring semester course planning tools. I have my math course for $250 and my art history for $161. I'm now going to go back to my planning, my progress, and see how that contributes to my major. As you can see, under my math course, it will now see that my math 250 is now planned. My art history major disappeared because that was just a practice. I can go back up to the top and view that program right here again and view any of our other programs. Now I'm going to show you how to search in the catalog for a course. We're going to go into academics and we're going to go to course catalog. You always, of course, can search for courses by putting in a course number. What I like to do is go to spring semester, scroll down to the bottom and press search. Here I'll be able to get all the courses that are offered this coming spring. And then if I scroll down to the bottom, since all courses will be opened at this time, I can then pick a course or a perspective that I'm still working on. For instance, I might still be working on my diversity suffix. I'm going to click on diversity suffix, and I'm also going to click on level 200. This will give me all the level 200 courses that have a diversity suffix. I'll be able to read through them and see if there's any prerequisites or anything that's required for me in the major by reading the whole course description. I'm going to add this to my shopping cart. When registration opens, Open Sections Only is also a really great filter to use as our upperclassmen begin filling up seats too. I'm going to go back to Student Planning to My Schedule. So as you can see right now, this student has 12 credits planned, enrolled in 0. This is something that's really important that when your registration hits, is that this enrolled goes from 0 to 12 and plan goes from 12 to 0. These will also be green if you're able to register for them. They will no longer be beige. If you have any other questions, please talk with your advisor, your Viking mentor, or upperclassmen. They'll be sure to point you in the right direction. Thank you.